Joshua Buatsi. It's a pleasure. I ain't had a chance to speak to you since you've done what you've done. You've achieved what you've achieved. Tell me about what it's been like since you turned pro.
It's been a lot.
Took your time.
Took my time, you're right, but it's been a lot of time in the gym. Before I could go to the gym, be in and out, and then I'm all good. But now I'm spending hours in the gym. I go into the gym and I come out and I cancel all my plans after because I'm too tired. But it's what I'm doing. It's like my job now, so be it. But yeah, it's just longer hours in the gym.
So tell me about your ambitions as a heavyweight, as a professional. It's going to be a while before you skip up to heavyweight. As a professional,
Right now, I might be a heavyweight because it's a couple of days after my fight. I've just been eating, recovering, letting the body heal. My ambitions, is to by January, is to have 8 fights within a year. So by July next year, I should have racked up 8 fights minimum, hopefully. Absolutely all wins. I'll still be undefeated. My ambitions, as it goes, I'll say I take it fight by fight. My next fight is my next target. So October the 7th, that's my next goal. That's my next aim. That's all I'm thinking about. And then after that, I think of the next one and the next one. So I don't really look ahead that much, in a sense. I take it fight by fight.
I guess what I'm after is an insight into the bigger picture, because the fact that you took so long to make the decision before you turned pro, I'm assuming says a lot about the type of person you are. Measured, thinker, really assessing all your options out there. So when you painted that picture about that was going to take you to that utopia, that place, that successful place with all those belts around you, how long did that take? And you've mentioned 8 fights in a year. I'm assuming the matchroom way is to get you up and down the country, expose you to as many people as possible. So I'm trying to get a gauge on, would it be 2018 or 2019 before you're fighting for that world title? I know that the British, the Commonwealth and the Europeans and all of that have to come before that, but am I on the right timeline here?
I would say that I would love to be world champion in my next fight. I would love to be, but everything's about timing. I couldn't tell you what's going to happen in the next minute, so I can't definitely tell you when I'm going to be world champion. What I can say is I definitely will be world champion, but is there a time limit on it? Is there a time frame I can give? I'd say no one can, but the timing will be right. And I always say this to people, the Olympics came for me at the right time. Everything I did was to plan for that, and when it came, it was the right time. So hopefully when that opportunity comes, it'll be the right time for me, my team, and I'll take it.
You mentioned the strains on your body. I guess away from boxing, how's your life changed since the Olympics, since you embraced the professional ranks? How's your 24 hours shaped differently than it was before?
It's shaped a lot different, I must admit. I'll say more time in the gym again, because now I know there's expectations and people are coming and they'd want to get me, they'd want to be able to say, do you know what, I beat Joshua Buatsi. So I'm just spending more time in the gym trying to improve on the skills, make sure when I get in the ring I'm 100%, I'm fit, I'm good to go. And the 24 hours is a lot of time, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it. But I'm just trying to make sure I'm fit and ready to go. It's boxing that got me here. It was the main thing. It wasn't by, clubbing or being seen at events. It was spending time in the gym. So I need to keep that same focus, and hopefully the 24 hours will extend for me.
Tell me about some of the inspirations you have inside and outside of the sport. Who gets you going? Who inspires you?
What gets me going, I would say the most important thing is knowing that if I get into a position of power, or if I get into a position where I can do things, what I would say inspire me is to be able to help people that are less fortunate than myself, because I think we live a good life in this country. Everything's blessed, everything's cool, like no stress, no nothing. So to know that other people don't have what we have, if I'm able to give to them or to help them, that would be a good thing. And that's what inspires me, and of course my family, the people that are close to me, to make sure that we're all cool, make sure everyone's all right. But it goes past that, yeah.
Good unit of fighters around you as well. I see some of the conscious things that you and Anthony Joshua are doing. You're here to support Joe. You guys come through together. Talk about that. The influence of your peers on you, your boxing peers.
It's good, I think what I want to get clear is that when it's all said and done, Josh has set a path that if a boxer's to stand there and be like, nah, I don't want to do what Josh has done, they're lying, because he's unified heavyweight champion of the world. in 3 years. So what boxer wouldn't want to do it that quick? Do you know what I mean? So salute to Big Josh. He's done what he's had to do, and for me, I see what he's done and I say, do you know what? It's realistic. So it's something to aim at. It's something to try and do. So in that sense, it's all positives around me. What Big Josh is doing, and also other boxers, even some boxers that don't box at this level, I respect them for the grind and the efforts that they're putting in. I respect every boxer, everyone that's putting in effort into doing something. I highly rate that. It doesn't even have to be boxing. Not everyone fancies getting hit in the face, but I rate people that have to sit in an office 9 to 5. I couldn't do that, so I have to rate everyone for what they're doing. I rate you guys for what you're doing too, man.
Respect.
Out here interviewing people.
Respect, appreciate it.
It's not my type of thing, but you're out here on your own grind as well.
Yeah, definitely. Have been for a long time too. A couple of fights coming up. GGG Canelo. Your thoughts on that? Who have I got? GGG just.
I'm with you on that, but not on just though. I think Triple G will dominate the fight. A lot of people that were saying Triple G are changing to Canelo.
Yeah, that's that.
I hear that. I hear the points as well. But for me, I've got Triple G.
Why is that though?
The pedigree that he's got. He's not just a good pro. He was also a good amateur Olympic silver medalist. I didn't get silver. He got a silver, man. But you know what I mean. And he had like over 300 amateur fights and only lost about 5. So I think he's shown from a young kid, man. He's made for this. Is he a bit too old now? We don't know, but yeah, that's the only question mark. But I'm gonna step my guns out.
Listen, my money's on him as well. Lastly, what did you make of the money fight? Mayweather, Conor McGregor.
Money fight.
That's what it was, though, innit? Let's have
The
it right.
money fight. I'll tell you what. I was sleeping. To be fair with you, there's someone FaceTimed me, so I woke up around 3, and
She she's fighting as well?
Pardon?
I'm only joking.
Nah, it was my cousin. Nah.
That's cool. It's cool, Josh. It's cool.
Nah, so I woke up and I tuned into round 3 and I was thinking McGregor's winning this fight because in round 3 he was still doing okay. So I woke up and I was thinking, I had it open on my laptop but I fell asleep anyways. So I woke up and I was like, wow, it's round 3. McGregor's 3 rounds up. What's going on here? What's Mayweather doing? But then obviously after round 3, 4, 5, the money man took over and got the job done. Who wouldn't want to be in that fight? So credit to both of them because they woke up the next day, went on their online banking, refreshed the app, and they saw what they got in. But people like us, we stayed on the same funds, so credit to them, man.
Stretching it out. Listen, I'm sure we're going to speak throughout your careers, but thanks for your time. I really appreciate that.